Hi guys, I'm Leah and I'm your local plant expert here at Jacobs Trading. If you haven't heard of Jacobs Trading, check the description below. We got some information about our online store on our website. It's pretty cool. Go check it out. Today we're going to be talking about the peace lily. Peace lilies are a tropical species, part of the Spathiphyllum genus. They make great houseplants for either your home or your office because not only do they look great, but they also clean the air as well. There are a few different varieties of peace lily, including the domino species here. And although they have a very similar care, we're going to be mostly focusing on just the green variety because that's the one you're going to find at your local store. When it comes to lighting, they prefer medium indirect light. They can survive in lower light conditions, but the more light you give them, the faster they're going to grow. Just make sure you keep an eye on your peace lily, as if they're getting too much direct sunlight, it can cause the leaves to burn. The best soil to plant your peace lily in is a rich, loose potting soil that contains a lot of organic matter. Personally, I like to use a mixture of soil that contains perlite, peat moss, and coconut coir. This type of soil allows for a lot of moisture retention, but also drainage, which will reduce the chance of you overwatering and causing problems such as root rot. When repotting your peace lily, you're going to want to make sure you pick a pot that is slightly larger than the original pot size and make sure that it has drainage holes. Typically, either a pot that is about 2 inches larger in diameter is the best size that you're going to want to go into. Peace lilies can be quite dramatic when it comes to watering. They do prefer to be underwatered rather than overwatered, so when you are watering, just make sure you check the soil and make sure that the top inch of soil is dry before you give it any water. They will also tell you when it's time to water, as the leaves will get really wilty and will even droop and look really sad. So don't worry if this happens, just give it a little bit of water and they're sure to bounce back. Due to peace lilies having quite large leaves, they do tend to collect dust fairly quickly. So what you're going to want to do is make sure that you wipe them down with either a damp paper towel or a soft cloth occasionally. If the leaves do retain dust for too long, it can inhibit photosynthesis and therefore their growth. When it comes to flowering, they typically bloom long-lasting flowers about twice a year. If no flowers are appearing, it could be due to the plant not getting enough sunlight. Peace lilies are very tolerant of low light, but low light doesn't necessarily mean no light. So to encourage flowering, move the plant closer to a bright location where they're going to receive bright indirect light for at least 2 hours of the day. Finally, peace lilies are toxic to both pets and people, so make sure if you have one of these guys that you're going to keep it away from any small children or your furry friends. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you learned a little something about how to take care of the peace lily today. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're putting out lots of videos, so they're pretty cool. You should check them out. Stay in bloom, don't kill your peace lily.